What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Y'all seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe button for me. Please, y'all see it in the title. Let's jump in the video.
We the other side he's talking about?
He goes on to say that the opposition party is the media. And he says they can only focus on one thing at a time. All we have to do is flood the zone. Every day we hit them with three things. They'll bite on one. But we've got to start with muzzle velocity, doing it all the time, all the time, all the time. And if you look at...
Hey, y'all, listen. One thing about this that I gotta say, and I'm gonna let them talk, because some people be in my comments talking crazy, and I be letting y'all know, y'all got the same people, and I seen a person do this, and I feel like y'all trolling at this point, because somebody literally commented and said, one day I seen it was the same person. Somebody commented and said, "Oh, I only like to hear you talk, and I don't like to hear these women talk," which is completely fine. If y'all don't want to hear them talk, y'all want to hear me talk, that's fine. But then the same person goes and say you paused the video too much. Which one do you want? Honestly, which one do you want? It is insane. First, you love to hear me talk. You don't like hearing them talk. But then I paused the video too much. It's so I can talk. Because there's a lot of people that absolutely don't like hearing them talk. So I try to do my best to like pause the video and talk. Anyways, what I had to say was, if y'all haven't seen the past week, they've been talking about different strategies, on how to, get things out there for the Democratic Party. Let's follow. One thing that they doing and that I don't understand, y'all, to this day, I've been thinking about it all day. How in the world, bro? How in the world are they sitting here talking about Trump? He does this. Trump is on social media. He's on this. He's doing this. He's doing that. Talking crazy about the man. But now they want to do it. I'm telling you, everything Trump did since this campaign. I'm talking about since this campaign. They look. One thing about it, I really think deep down they love Trump, bro. Me personally. They just don't want to say it. They don't want to swallow it and just be like, I actually love Trump and love what he's doing. Because, bro, there's no way. They're trying to find out different things to do, like Trump. They talking about, this person we need to get this person on a podcast. We need to put this out there. We need to have this topic. We need to do this because they're doing it. Come on with it, bro. I'm going to play the video.
Doing it all the time, all the time, all the time. And if you look at social scientists, they have studied this. And one sociologist in particular, Jennifer Walters, she makes this really interesting point that she says this is a deliberate tactic used by regimes, used by powerful entities to manipulate and control people by bombarding them with so much information that they feel overwhelmed. It's called the shock and awe tactic. And so you've got this rapid influx of information or change, and it creates this sense of disorientation and fear that I think a lot of us are feeling, and it makes it difficult to critically analyze and then, of course, react appropriately. So the suggestion that has been made, and Whoopi, you've said this over and over again, that you take the time to process the information, you prioritize the key issues, and you build community support to share the burden of understanding what's really going on, and then you can respond.
For some odd reason, I just can't hear the word burden without hearing Kamala in it. But
build community support to share the burden of understanding what's really going on, and then you can respond collectively to the situation.
When you watch the barrage of actions, and by the way,
I feel like they think about it too deeply. And I feel like they think about it too deeply because one thing about it, this just goes to show you who real and who fake. This shows you who real and who fake. When it comes to Trump and his administration, whoever, supporting Trump, with Trump, all of that, even with Trump himself, you're going to put out the real. They've even said it before. Joey said something about some hemorrhoids or something, said Trump can say this and people will love it. And that's because Trump is real, bro. That's because Trump is real. When it comes to the fakeness, they ready to, we need to do this and actually focus. So then y'all ready to throw in the fake things that come with it. Bro, just speak on what is common sense and be real about it. It's hard, especially these ladies. It's hard for these ladies to do it.
A fan of executive orders by either party, because the whole point of having Congress pass laws is those are the elected officials. But this lambasting of everything is why some of us, including myself, said that he was a threat to democracy, Donald Trump. People said it's hyperbole, it's dangerous talk. No, it was literal talk. What we said was there's a reason there's foundational three parties. if we start to skew those lines and the vice president is now shopping around that the courts can't stop the president, this is the beginning of the problem.
A couple of things. Keep in mind that when Donald Trump was out of office for 4 years, he more or less had a presidency in waiting down in Florida. He had policy staffers, he had advisors that actually called him Mr. President. So he's coming in with a policy agenda that he had been working on, and he was ready to go on day one. And what makes it very different than the first Trump term is he didn't really know how things worked. And now he's...
See, and that's something. I can see what she's saying, but I'm losing her, because how I look at it is that obviously Trump. Okay, I'm gonna start off with this. The last thing she said. Not knowing something, especially being the president of the United States, obviously nobody's gonna know. You think that you're gonna know these things and what's going on, but being the president of the United States, bro, it's completely different. Your first time, bro. You obviously, there's things that's gonna be new. My thing is it's not going to be perfect for anybody. Like I don't care how anybody slices. It's not going to be perfect. There's always going to be people that don't like what you got going on, and is affecting this or it's affecting that, and then you're going to have people that actually loves this person and what's going on and having this. So that's one thing. The other thing is what she said. I want to make sure I heard her right.
With a policy agenda that he had been working on, and he was ready to go on day one. And what makes
exactly he's ready to go on day one. So if Trump is ready to go on day one, when it came down to it, people knew what was going on with Joe Biden. I don't care how they slice it. Everybody knew what was going on with Joe Biden. They knew. Everybody knew. It was up to them to do that. What people don't understand, the Democratic Party really didn't have nobody. There's nobody that come to mind that I just, that is a great candidate for that. They could have, got Kamala together, with having that. They didn't. Last minute thing they say, and that happened. My thing is Trump learned, obviously, from the things that, he felt he didn't do correctly, or things didn't really go the way that he wanted it to. So you're learning, you focused, and that's the thing. They don't do anything but sit here and bash Trump, make Trump look like the bad guy, when obviously he's real and smart as it gets.
Very different than the first Trump term is he didn't really know how things worked. And now he's got a sense of this is how you can get around the courts potentially. This is how you bypass Congress. This is how you can do things quicker. There are major pros and cons to that. But one of the things he is excellent at, and the media takes the bait often, is he writes himself into every story. Like, just thinking about it, he didn't just do the Super Bowl interview. He attended the Super Bowl. When we have the astronauts stuck on the International Space Station, Elon Musk was already going to get them, but he took credit. I'm going to get the astronauts back. When TikTok was down to 167 million people.
But then again, it's not. That's what I don't like about Alyssa too, because Alyssa can say some common sense stuff, but then she just go off to like some BS, bro. It's not even about inserting himself on the topic or like putting himself. It's just him being there, him being present. You want somebody that's present, right? Anything that's going on that's in the United States, you want somebody there present. This
Trump that we're back up. He is working in a 21st century media environment that is outpacing the traditional media, but also the opposition. I think Dems are kind of playing on a 1990s playbook of like, if I go speak on the Senate floor, or if I go on Meet the Press, it's going to stop him. And they've got to get quick and smart if they're wanting to push back, and how people are communicating now, because
he knows
how to overwhelm the system.
What I think Democrats...
Bro, but it's not, I don't look at it as overwhelming the system. Other people may. Something was vibrating. I thought it was my phone's sitting right here. So anyways, it's not that he's overwhelming things. When she mentioned, Trump going to the Super Bowl, my thing is that it showed and the crazy thing is, what I don't get at all, bro, and I don't want to make this a long video, but I have a lot to say tonight for some odd reason. If y'all didn't check the last video out, please check that out. My thing is, bro, that I don't get is that Trump done been through so many things, bro. And y'all know what I'm talking about. So many things, bro. To court, to getting shot at. I'm telling you. And one thing about it, guess what? He still showed up. He still showed. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I don't know Trump personally. I never spoke to Trump. That's the goal, to speak to Trump. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't care if it's on FaceTime. That is the goal, to speak to Trump. My thing is, I was scared for Trump. I ain't even gonna lie. I was scared for Trump. Going to the Super Bowl, I was scared for him. Not even gonna lie. I was scared for Trump and other people. Like, I prayed, like, you know, the events that, you know, went on, like, dead serious. Like, I pray, like, praying that, you know, things are okay and these people going to these events. I usually do, you know. I try to, especially like big events, because stuff like that's scary. But having Trump, like, of what he went through and stuff like that, it's not overwhelming. It's just showing that he obviously cares and he's present. But they do these little things to try to bash Trump and make Trump look like the bad guy when he's doing everything that other presidents didn't do. Be for real about
the opposition, the resistance, whatever you want to call the folks that are against everything that Donald Trump is doing. We need to have a way of reaching people, whether it's social media, whether it's a website, whether it's what, so that people can understand what is happening. And I absolutely think we need to form alliances, and we can't just be groups, individual groups, right? Because Latinos are super upset by the fact that he's racially profiling as a portraying immigrants like everybody's a criminal. Arabs now and the people who sympathize with Palestine are super upset because he's trying to treat it as a real estate deal. Women, African Americans upset over the DEI stuff he's trying to dismantle willy-nilly. LGBTQ people, well, we all need to come together and show them that we're mad as hell and we're not going to take it anymore.
But
Y'all want to know something? Are they clapping?
people also have to get out of their echo chambers, because
Y'all want to know everything that she just said? And I'm going to say this quickly. Everybody she mentioned, Black, Latina, LGBTQ, everybody that she mentioned, those same individuals still support Trump, still love Trump, still are Trump supporters. Everybody that she mentioned, like I just said, everybody isn't just gonna be like, all y'all love Trump, all y'all love. So when this is when it comes to where it's like they take things and they lie about it. She's basically saying that Latinas, Black women, you know, I've seen so everybody that she done said, I done seen posts and stuff of these people speaking highly and positive about Trump on social media. Plenty. But she can make it seem like to the Views audience and to, you know, other people that all those group of people, you know, hate Trump. And I'm telling y'all, bro, I'm just tired of the lies. It's insane.
like everyone was like, Project 2025, Project 2025. If you hated Project 2025, that worked for you. If you weren't super clear or you liked some parts of it but not others, Democrats have to be willing to go to uncomfortable
I think
spaces.
this is beyond Democrats and Republicans.
Well, yeah, you're right. Actually, and I don't like the labels of all of it, because
Yeah.
I think most people are multifaceted and don't just fit into
Yeah.
one bucket. But you have to have conversations with people who disagree with you if you want to build coalitions to push back, because you are going to find there are a lot of things Donald Trump does that I agree with, but then there are things I think are dangerous, reckless, and want to call out. So you have to be able to talk to people who, it doesn't have to be all this or all that, but find movement on the things that matter.
It's hard to talk to people who support people who think you don't matter in the country.
But it's not supporting the
That's
person,
bro.
though.
But it when you support that person.
See, so that's the thing, bro. That's the thing. Look at Sonny's face. This is the problem in the world right now, bro. This is the problem in the world. This is why what they're talking about is not making sense. And I don't understand Alyssa saying that. She's obviously that person. I don't understand how she's still on this show, because I couldn't sit there and try to explain something that they're talking about and then Whoopi goes against it. How are you going to say that, you know, and they want to sit there and talk about alliance and we need to come together and we need to do this and do that, but then say that person? How can you do this with that person? How can you talk? It's the other way around. When it comes to, and I see different videos, if y'all haven't, I'm pretty sure everybody has encountered this. Anytime I talk to a person that don't like Trump or has anything, they absolutely have nothing that they like about him. Absolutely. They have nothing they like about him. You know what I mean? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And one thing about it, like I said, people have their opinions. My thing is, don't sit here and talk about, oh, you want to form an alliance and this, that, and the other, but then you say this.
Supporting the person,
but,
though.
But it when you support that person,
right, but
it brings Go ahead.
But I don't support that person. My point being that I don't disagree with everything Trump is doing, so we have to be able to have conversations, but we do agree on these
Right,
things, so
but-
how can we all get together on
Well,
those
when we
issues?
find the stuff that we agree on, that's what we do.
Yeah,
But when we find the
But that's the thing, though. Like, I don't understand it, bro. This is literally showing, and I'm not gonna play no more of the video because it's making me mad. This is exactly why, and you can tell by Alyssa's face. It's like talking to a brick wall when it comes to talking to these ladies. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is the exact reason why they've lost by a landslide, and they are in a position that they're in, trying to find a candidate for the Democratic Party. This is exactly why. Because Whoopi's still steady talking about when we find something that we agree on. Bro, what are you talking about? This is exactly why. You can't sit there and preach about people need to come together and do this and do that, and you still talking about you hate somebody. What is that teaching somebody? What is that teaching people? What is that teaching your viewers? It is absolutely insane. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me. Appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Make sure y'all get down in the comments. And let me know how y'all feel about this. Definitely appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next one.